and welcome to Slider Games in this Warhammer 40,000 9th edition battle report. We've got T'au Empire versus AdMech. I'll be controlling the T'au Empire, my custom sept called Sunars, and in control of the AdMech is my friend Ben. How you doing, Ben?
Pretty good, how are you?
Not bad. You excited for your first game of 9th edition?
I am. It has been a while since I have played.
Yes. COVID has not been good for gaming.
It's not been COVID.
No. This is
try the new Codex.
Yeah, new AdMech Codex. That's exciting. You've read it for a couple hours, so
all of 5 minutes.
we have all the rules memorized. We should not mess anything up, I'm sure of it. This is my first 9th edition game as well, so we'll see how it goes. We're going to do a only war mission. So as simple as we could get it with match play rules otherwise. So this is our battlefield. We're not sure who's on which deployment zone yet, but we'll sort that out and go over the armies. This is my 750 point Sunars Sept T'au Empire force. We have in command today as our warlord an XV8 Crisis Commander with 3 missile pods and an ATS to give him an extra AP -1. His name is Brave Stand. We'll see if that holds true today. Next to him we have a Cadre Fireblade to support our Fire Warriors, which there are 15 of in 3 squads, just with some pulse rifles. Basic loadouts here. In fast attack we have 5 Pathfinders with marker lights and pulse carbines. Behind them we have a stealth team with a Chasvray with fusion blaster and the other 2 with burst cannons. They do each have ATSs as well, so they'll get an AP -1 on those. And they have 2 gun drones with them. Finally, we've got in heavy support 2 separate units of broadside battlesuits, one with the high yield missile pod, one with the heavy rail rifle, which I've spent a command point to upgrade to the Magna rail rifle from Psychic Awakening. They both also have ATS, smart missiles, and 2 shield drones. And I spent a command point because I also have vectored maneuvering thrusters on Brave Stand, so that takes me from 6 down to 5. I think what's happening here, our stealth team and our Pathfinders have scouted out this Imperial world and encountered some AdMech resistance, and now they've brought in some backup to try to clear the area to secure the site for more T'au to land. Alright, now let's take a look at the AdMech.
For my AdMech, I'm going to be running them as a custom Forge World. They're from Forge World Goth, which for the rules we've used Reignited Forge World. Using the Purgitation Protocols, as well as the Data Bleed Generators, which we'll get into what those do as they come up.
Yep, that sounds good.
Now, next up, we're going to start with the Warlord, our Tech Priest Dominus, who is armed with the Phosphora Serpenta and a Volkite Blaster, as well as her Omniscient Axe. Now, we've upgraded her to be a part of the Ordo Artisans, which gives some special buffs that, yet again, we'll cover when they come up. And she is the Warlord. She has the Warlord trait Masterwork Bionics, which gives her a nice 4-up invuln, as well as subtracting 1 from damage characteristics of enemy attacks. And for her relic, we've given her the Anzian's Pseudo Generator, which should give her 3d3 extra attacks, so she'll become a blender against the T'au.
Yeah, T'au don't want to be in combat, but they really don't want to be in combat with that guy. Or that lady, I should say.
And next up we have our Engine Seer. We've paid a command point to give him a Warlord trait as well, the Necromechanics. So instead of a D3 for repairs, he just does a flat 3. And he's armed with the bog standard Mechanicus pistol and Omniscient Axe and a servo arm.
Very cool.
On to troops, we've got 1 5-man squad of Vanguard armed with a data tether, an arc maul, and a single plasma gun. As part of the new codex, you can only take 1 special weapons per 10 units. And unfortunately, that means we had to drop a plasma. For our next squad, we've got identical, except for instead of an arc maul, we've got power sword. And last but not least, for our Scutari, we've got a 8-man ranger squad. Unfortunately, yet again, we only have a single arc rifle. I just didn't have models to replace the plasma gun. And they're led by Rusty, my favorite Scutari.
That's awesome.
And to end troops, we've got 3 breachers, which they've had some nice changes to them. I'm not sure their arc rifles will do much this game, but never hurts to try.
And they look cool.
Yes, that is true. On to fast attack, we've got a single Iron Strider Ballistari armed with his Cognis autocannons. And from there, we've got our Dune Crawler armed with a neutron laser and 2 Cognis heavy stubbers.
Very
so
nice.
Hopefully he'll be able to provide some useful fire support.
And the neutron laser is now strength 12, is that correct?
Yes, very spicy. And now instead of just a D3 with 1s and 2s as 3s, it's a D3 plus 3. So minimum damage is now 4.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. Plus the Cognis autoguns get extra shots.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And last but not least is our transport, which has 4 of the Cognis
Heavy stubbers?
heavy stubbers, thank you.
Yep.
And it has got a transport capacity of 12 now, which means if I wanted, I could shove a tech priest in there with him. But I won't be, it'll just be filled with the 2 squads of Vanguard.
Very cool.
And that is my 750 points of Adeptus Mechanicus.
Awesome. This should be a good one.
Yay.
All right, we will deploy our troops next. Let's see what happens. We are deployed for this Only War mission. In Only War, your goal is to either wipe out the opposing team, or you can score 1 point in each of your command phases. For each objective you control, we have 1 objective here on top of this tower, 1 in the middle of this platform, 1 back here at this power generator, and then finally there's 1 that the stealth team has moved up to, infiltrated onto. But yeah, my deployment, pretty much I wanted to make sure I had a team securing this objective up top. It was in my deployment zone. So we have 1 strike team up here, flanked by the Magna rail rifle broadside and the Pathfinders. Swinging back over to the middle, we've got another strike team with our commander. And then over here on the right flank, hoping to sweep in to take some of these mid objectives, we have the Cadre Fireblade hidden in there amongst some Fire Warriors and the High Yield Missile Pod broadside battlesuit. And again, the stealth team is infiltrated up to try to get this objective. Now, in Only War, according to the rules, you do score in your first command phase, so if I go first, I could start off with 2 easy points, which will be nice for the T'au because I have a feeling it's going to be hard for them to take them. And then over here, Ben, what do we have set up for the AdMech?
Right, so in our transport, we've shoved the Dominus and 2 of our squads into here. Hopefully we can, just drive up the board and deploy them right there. And next up, set up like go-karts. We've got our breachers who, they can't get down from here, unfortunately. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
They've got a lot of territory they can cover up here, though, so.
But their goal is just rumble forward onto that objective and desperately hold it with their 2-up save.
Very nice.
Next up, we've got our Iron Strider, who's just chilling out here, hoping to get a little bit of cover so he doesn't get reduced to slag. And on here, we've got our Ranger Squad, which they're ducking for cover, trying to hold this objective. They're just barely within range.
Yeah.
Last up, we've got our Engine Seer and our Dune Crawler. They're, again, just hiding very bravely, I might add.
Yes.
And their goal is
Bravely,
to just,
strategically hiding. Yes, good call.
try and take out some of these walkers.
Yeah, awesome. We got a pretty sweet battlefield here set up. Objectives they're holding. The T'au here have infiltrated this mining facility held by the AdMech, trying to move up and secure it so that the T'au can take over and use this as a landing site for further invasion of the planet. All right, let's, I guess we can just go ahead and roll off here.
Yep.
Do you need to die?
I'm good.
You got one. All right, I'll let you go first right here.
Big money, no whammies.
A 2, all right. It could be worse.
Could be worse.
A 3, all right. I'm going to go first. All right, coming up, T'au, turn 1. All right, we're here after the T'au's movement phase in turn 1. We just did some forward movement. Nobody advanced. This whole group moved up a little bit, 6 inches, 5 for the broadside. The stealth team did move up and got our fusion blaster in Melta range of the little tank there. Hopefully we can do that. We are controlling objective number 4 with the drones in the back stealth suit, which is good. Our commander and his little squad of fire warriors moving up under here, hopefully to get some shots on the, what are these guys called?
The
breachers, that's it. Yeah, on the breachers, hopefully. The commander does have a multi-wound weapon, so that'll be good against them. These guys up here did not move, holding that objective, which gives me 2 points in my first command phase. And then over here, the Pathfinders actually moved before the first round with their Vanguard rule, so they can get down, and let's see if we can see it here. And they can see that little Onager Dunecrawler's foot. They're going to hit with marker lights, and hopefully this Magnum Rail Rifle can take care of the rest. Okay, and on to the Psychic phase, which is now over, because Tower too cool to have a Psychic phase. Alright, so we might as well start shooting. Alright, let's see. Let me think here where I want to start my shooting. I think I've decided I'm going to start off our shooting phase. The Cadre Fireblade is going to fire his marker light into the Scorpius Dune Raider? Dune Rider. Scorpius Dune Rider. I might get the names of these things right by the end of the video, but probably not. Alright, so let's see if he can hit with a marker light. He moved. It's a heavy weapon, so he's hitting on 3s. That misses. Alright, no marker light for that. So let's go ahead, unload everything from the broadside into the breachers. Alright, we'll start with his high yield missile pod, which is 8 shots. There's 6, 7, 8. Strength 7, their toughness 5. Yep. And he is going to be hitting on 4s.
Oh, hail the machine god.
No rerolls. Alright, we got 4 hits. Average. That's statistically average. I'll take that. And then we've got Strength 7, wounding on a 3, AP -2. We've got 2 wounds.
2 saves.
2. So they are 2 up save normally. Minus.
3 up.
Yeah, so it's 2 3 up with the -2.
The machine.
That's alright.
The machine god protects.
He does. Alright. And now for his smart missiles, which are Strength 5. They do ignore cover saves though. Hitting on 4s. Alright, that was better. I wish that would have been the other way around, but we'll take it. These are Strength 5, Toughness 5, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, AP -1, ignoring cover saves. So again...
come on, machine gun.
Oh.
That is, I think, both pass?
Yep, both pass. You just had a 3 up save. Okay, so the broadside did nothing. No problem, no problem. He wasn't the one we wanted to do cool stuff with. Alright, let's have our Fusion Blaster go into the tank. And we'll have the... Sure, let's have... Alright, we're going to try to plink off some wounds on these breachers with... Let me think. We're back. We're going to have the Gundren shoot first because they have to target the closest thing. So they're going to shoot at the breachers themselves. Between the two of them... Sorry, swinging us around here. Between the two, we have 8 shots with their pulse carbines. Hitting on 5s. Looks like we got 2 hits. Alright, and their Strength 5, Toughness 5, wounding on 4s. 1 wound, 2 up save. Let's see what we got. Alright, they're good. Okay, so with that, we're just going to send everything from the stealth team into the tank. We will start with the Fusion Blaster, hitting on a 4. This is always the fun part. That is a miss. Yeah, we're not going to command point that. We've got 8 shots with the burst cannons with their ATS. They will be -1 AP, but we got to hit first. AP, or hitting on 4s. Ooh, that's not too bad. 4 hits again. If we had those reroll 1s right now, it'd be nice. Alright, and Strength 5, Toughness 6?
Yes.
Okay,
so 6.
Wounding on a 5. 1 wound, AP -1.
Don't fail me now.
Hey, that's a 2. 1 damage. What a shooting phase for these T'au. Really letting the Imperials have it right now. Alright, so with that all being said and done, let's have these 5 Fire Warriors. Yeah, they're going to take a shot at the breachers as well. They each have 1 shot at this range. Let me get 5 dice out here. All right, hitting on 4s. Okay, not bad. 3 hits, 3 hits. And strength 5, toughness 5, wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, no AP, so 2 2-up saves. Look at that. Look at that.
You know, we'll spend our first command.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, classic.
Unfortunate.
The dice gods say no.
The Omnissiah says no.
All right, so all the heavy stuff can't do any damage, but a brave fire warrior for the greater good takes a wound off one of those guys. Now, with that having happened, we're going to have this next... Actually, let's have our commander take a shot. 6 shots at the breachers, hitting on 2s. Now we're talking. 2 1s. All right, 4 hits. Strength 7, so wounding on 3s. They all wound. That's 4 wounds. AP minus 2, so 3-up save with the cover. All right, fail 1. It is D3 damage. So one's got 2 wounds left. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, that's 3 wounds. Boom, blows 1 up. Very cool. All right, first kill. Good job, commander. There we go. Okay, the only thing his little fire warrior team can see are the breachers, so they're going to go ahead and take a shot there as well. That'll be 5. Let me get some dice. Hitting on 4s. No hits. Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
I think that one was a 6.
There was a 6 in there?
I believe so, yeah.
All right. Doesn't win. All right, perfect. Makes sense. Okay, let's see. Let's go over here. Our boys up here holding the objective cannot shoot anything. Nothing's in their 30-inch range. Coming over here to the Pathfinders. They are going to take 5 shots with their marker lights at that little leg down there. All right, and we're going to roll these one at a time because if I hit with 1, I'll get to re-roll 1s on the others. That is a hit with a 4 because they didn't actually move this movement phase. They used their Vanguard move. So 4 more, re-rolling 1. Oh my gosh. That's the best shooting I've ever seen. And it's a 1, so I get to re-roll this. Okay, so 4 marker lights. I am going to go ahead and spend my first command point on uplinked marker light, which replaces one of those with D3 plus 1 marker lights, which doesn't matter. I just need that 1, which is what we got. So now he has 5 marker lights on him. And that means it's time for this Magna Rail Rifle to hopefully do something. All right, that puts me down to 5 command points. We've got 2 shots hitting on 3s. Both hit. Okay, and it's strength 9 now. So wounding on 3s and a wound roll of 6 does a mortal wound in addition. So let's see what we can do here. And that is not good. A 1 and a 2. I'm going to command point reroll one of these. That's the way it goes. Should have saved some of those marker light hits for that guy. Okay, I think that's everything for the T'au. Everything has shot that can. We killed 1 breacher. All right, that's not too bad.
And did a wound on the
We
tank.
did do a wound to the tank. Look at that. Doing great. But, importantly, we did score 2 objectives. Because in my command phase, I held objective number 4 with the stealth team and drones. And objective number 1 with the fire team up on the tower. Very cool. All right. On to AdMech. Turn 1.
So, first things for our movement phase. In our command phase, we activated Awakened Machine Spirits to give this tank a +1 to hit.
Yes, very good.
Because he's not getting a reroll, so he's going to need the help.
Mm-hmm.
Next, coming back over here, everybody jumped out of the transport, stormed forward. They advanced to try and get to here. Unfortunately, they were just 2 inches too short, but it was a long shot anyway.
Yeah, needed a 6, got a 4.
Yeah.
Command point rerolled it, actually.
Yep, originally it was a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Tech Priest Dominus and her boys just simply walked forward a couple inches. Their goal was try and charge here so they can try and take that objective.
Yep. And these are all the guys that got out of this transport.
Yes. Transport's goal now is just fire support.
Mm-hmm. Right on.
Over here, we advanced the Rumbly boys, the Breachers. Now they are on this objective. And so that gives me 2 more Make 3 points.
Well, you'll get so
Yeah.
points are in the command phase. So you
Oh,
got
yeah.
you did get 1 point for this objective in your command phase.
So
This
I should
one
get 2 more next turn.
next turn, if you can hold them both, yeah, you'll have 2. So right now it is 2-1.
Yes.
Tower in the lead.
But that's the way I like it.
yeah,
Now, we had our Iron Strider just
he's
move forward. His goal is to try and hit that T'au battle suit, because that rifle
the
scares me.
broadside. Yes, it's very scary if it can wound. The
Yes.
problem was it hasn't done that yet.
But I don't want to count on my luck that much.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the Ranger squad did push forward a little bit.
Mm.
They just barely had that unit within range, but the main goal was to keep control of this objective.
Yep.
And moving all the way over here, the engine seer and the tank did a little shuffle, and they're getting ready to make the broadside go by side.
Yeah, and we're saying with his little legs, he can squat down
Yeah.
to shoot under there, just like my broadside did before. We can see
He's
it.
got very good supports.
Very nice, very nice. All right, do you know where you're going to start, or do you want a second to think about what you want to shoot?
I think I know where I'm going to start, actually.
Okay,
We're going to start on this side.
beautiful.
So, starting with the Tech Priest, she will be hitting on 3s because -1, because her main gun is heavy.
Heavy, yep.
So
And it's only -1. The stealth suits do have -1 to hit, but in 9th
Only
edition,
one
you
-1.
can't stack that.
So hitting on 3s. Ooh,
1 hit.
1 hit. However, if I roll a 6 to wound, that's 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's not what we want to hear. These guys have 2 wounds each.
Oh, that is unfortunate. That is not a wound.
Not a wound, 2. Okay,
Actually,
good.
what is their toughness?
Their toughness is 4.
Ah, yes. So in that case, the Phosphor Serpenta, which I believe is a assault weapon, so it should be hitting on 2s. But I'll check.
All right, let's look that up. Come back. We are back. It is an assault weapon, but you'll still be hitting on 3s because the stealth suits are -1 to hit.
Here we go.
That is a hit. Strength 4,
Wounding on a 3.
or toughness 4, excuse me. So yeah, wounding on a 3.
Strength 5 -1. That is a
That
wound.
is a
with
wound.
-1.
How much damage does this thing do?
It's just 1 damage, but you don't get covered.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and take the save on them. They have a 3-up save, so this will be a 4-up. And I fail it. Okay, so one of them does take a wound. I have wound die over here somewhere. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. We'll put it on this little dude right here.
Right.
Actually, we better not do that for
Now,
unit coherency purposes.
now, next up, we're going to fire with this unit.
Mm.
He's going to overcharge his plasma gun because he does get the reroll.
Okay, sounds good. -1 to hit.
Boop. That is 2
Those are
hits.
2 hits either way.
That is now wounding on 2s thanks to overcharging
Oh,
plasma.
strength 8.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is
okay.
only 1 wound.
One
but it
wound.
is AP3.
AP3. I'm going to try to pass this off on one of the gun drones, so I need a 2 up here. That is a 2, so say goodbye, my droney friend.
Rest in pieces.
Ah. All right, do we know what's next?
We do. Now it's the radium carbines.
Oh yeah,
which
radium
are 4.
carbines.
And each have 3 shots. Rerolling 1.
All right.
So they -1 to hit.
Yes.
So hitting on 4s.
That's
Rerolling
pretty good.
some 1s.
That's pretty good so far.
Nice to hit.
Only 3 misses. Nice.
Yeah. Now this is wounding on 5s because they're only toughness 3, but 6s are 2 damage.
Okay, they're 2 damage each, so
Yeah.
it's not good.
For the machine gun. That is 2 normal wounds and a 2 damage wound.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to pass off this. Yeah, let's try to pass off the 2 damage wound, which we do. Say goodbye, drone. All right, and then we have 2 at
No AP.
no AP. So these are 2 3-up saves. Or one guy's going to go down. Ooh, that one does kill the guy on 1 wound left. All right, very cool. Very cool. All right, we're back here. I just realized I don't think we went over our terrain here. We have the platforms, all the industrial stuff here is going to be light cover, so you get +1 to your save. That's what helped the breachers last time. It's also obscuring, so you can't see through these big things or over top of them since they're 5 inches. And it is scalable, so infantry can climb up it. The other stuff that you can kind of see through, we're calling that dense cover, so if you're drawing line of sight through there, it will be -1 to hit everything. But that's pretty much all we have. We do have it, the generators over here. You can't land on top of those. We're saying if you do, you'll get zapped, so we don't want anybody climbing up there. But with that said, I think we can continue. These guys, I believe you said, are going to be shooting at my fire warriors down here, hoping to ping a few, and then that will open up the ability to target my commander.
Yes. Now, we're not going to overcharge the plasma gun on this squad because there's no need to.
Mm-hmm.
It'll wound on 2s regardless.
Right.
So this will be hitting on 4s. Ooh,
Double miss.
they do get to re-roll, I believe, because of the tech priest.
Yeah, you're within 6 inches there, I believe.
That is one hit.
You got 1 hit. And what's the toughness? Or the, I'm sorry, what's...
7.
Okay, I'm toughness 4.
Oh.
So you will be wounding on 3s.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you're shooting the fire warriors. It's toughness 3. I was thinking the commander. All right, so that definitely wounds either way.
Yeah.
Any AP on that?
AP 3.
AP minus 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Plasma guns are nice.
Oh, that was the plasma, that's right. Well, they just evaporated one of these little fire warriors. Okay, let's shoot the rest of them there, and then, because I may have to pull them all up, actually.
Well, these ones don't have any APs.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 3 of these.
That's pretty good shooting.
Yeah,
Pretty
one of the guns
good
just
shooting.
jams, though.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next up, we'll be wounding on 4s because they're only toughness 3.
Yeah, toughness 3, strength 3. Yep.
That is...
That's still pretty good.
Yeah, that is 6 wounds, and some of them are 2 damage, but they're just 1 wound.
Yeah, they're 1 wound models. All right, so we've got 6 dice here for 6. There's no AP, right?
No AP.
All right, so these are 4 up saves. Looks like 3 more bite the dust.
Another one bites the dust.
All right, we're down to 1 little dude. We'll leave our boss man in there. Poor fellas. Dying. Oh, for the greater good, my friends. Swinging over here to the Onager Dune Crawler, we're going to have the neutron laser into the broadside and the stubbers into our little pathfinders over here.
So starting with neutron laser, D3 shots.
Okay,
1.
I'll take that.
Hitting on a 2 though. Hitting on a 2 though.
Does hit.
Does hit.
Okay.
Does it wound?
Yeah, this is the strength 12. Yeah, so this is a 2. Whoa.
Ooh,
Whoa.
I think we got a command point.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty reminiscent. The broadside. Maybe we shouldn't be trying to shoot through this little tank. I think that might be the problem.
Enemies to lovers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to come over with its little guns, and it's got 4 shots with each of its Cognis heavy stubbers. And we're going to put them into that T'au squad.
Into the poor Pathfinders with their marker lights.
On 2s.
Okay.
No rerolls. Wounding
6.
on 3s because it's toughness 4.
Yep.
Or strength.
Strength 4, toughness 3.
Ooh,
All right,
that is
4 wounds.
No AP.
No AP. These guys have a 5 up save.
Ooh.
That's not good. That's not good. All right, 4 of these little dudes are dead.
So next we're hopping over here for the Ranger squad. Only 2 of them are in range, but thankfully one of them is the special weapons guy.
And they
firing
can
at the
see
single lonely T'au.
the T'au remaining over here. Yep.
So for the first rifle, hitting on 4s. Both miss.
Misses.
Now the second one is strength 6 and AP 1 or 2, I believe.
Okay, we'll
So
check it.
he can hit. That
He
is
can't.
no hits.
Okay.
With that concludes that squad's shooting.
Yep. And then I think we just have the Strider over here who can come down here. It's hard to tell, but he can see the broadside from down here.
So he's going to open fire into that.
Okay.
I'll grab 2 more dice.
Oh yes, get some dice. We need those.
So he's going to fire, and then we'll come over to this tank.
Oh yeah, we have the boat too still.
So hitting on, I believe this. I don't.
I think he's good.
Yeah,
I
so
think
that
he's
gets
got a clean
3s
line
to
of sight.
hit.
Yep.
Okay, that is 2 misses.
Okay.
Now he is strength 7.
Okay. Wounding on 3s.
That is
Ooh,
all
all
wounds at
4.
AP 1.
AP minus 1. How much damage do they do?
2 a pop.
All right. Let's try to put 2 on the drones. All right. 2 go on the drones. Now they each have a 5 up. Feel no pain. These are converted to single mortal wounds, so 2 5s. All right, the 2 drones are dead. And then 2 more saves at AP minus
1.
1. All right, so 3 ups. And he makes them both. Okay, drones are gone. Yes, but the broadside is still alive. All right, and then what's our little boat going to shoot at?
Our little boat is going to, I believe, the only thing really worth shooting that's in range are these guys.
Yep.
So we are going to just open fire into them and hope for the best. So that is going to be 16 shots.
This is not looking good for our stealth team. It will be -1 to hit, but 16 is a lot.
There's fire over here, so there's room.
Good idea.
Ooh, I don't think they're in range for oh, it's not course, so yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, that's a lot of 1s and 2s.
Because the -1 for
Yep,
them.
yep.
So unfortunate. Now this is strength 4, toughness 4, so
Yep,
wounding on
4s.
4s.
Wounding was better.
Yeah, so that
5
is
wounds.
5 wounds at no AP.
5 wounds at a 3-up save. All right, I failed 2. How much damage?
1 a pop.
Okay, so that does finish another one off. All right, which leaves us 1 stealth suit left. I think that's everything shooting.
Yeah, I believe
Okay,
it is.
so we'll take this guy away. We're going to take the fusion away actually, and let's do a couple morale checks, and then we'll be off to T'au.
Melee time, actually.
Oh, you want to do some charging? Here we go.
Tumbling.
All right. What do you want to do here with your charging?
They're going to do what Skatari are meant to do and eat some Overwatch.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So they're going to charge first. I'm pretty sure anything bar double 1s will make them in.
Yeah.
Okay,
4.
trying to make it
They're good, but I'm going to fire 4 shots at them, hitting on 5s with my T'au Sept. That is 1 hit, strength 5, AP -1, 6 to wound. That is an AP -1 save on one of your little guys.
That is a 5 up then.
Oh, and he makes it. All right.
Messiah protects.
All right, so you are in. Any other charges you want to do?
We are going to bring in everyone's favorite tech priest.
All right.
She's going to follow them in with a 6.
6, she is definitely in. All right, we'll move them up and see what it looks like. We are now in the fight phase. It looks like this. Starting with your warlord.
Yes.
It is still -1 to hit even in combat against the stealth suit.
True. So we'll start with her 3 axe attacks, which are now hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Ooh, that is 2 hits.
2 hits, okay.
Now, this is, I believe, strength 6, so wounding on 3s.
Yep, wounding on 3s.
That
is
is
1 wound.
AP -2.
AP -2.
Yes, I believe I make it.
Let's see, I need a 5-up save, so we'll just roll it. I failed it. How much damage?
2 damage flat.
All right, that kills him. He has 2 wounds. Ugh. All right, so the Warlord did finish off the stealth team, which allowed the Vanguard to consolidate up and secure that objective. So if they can hold that through the next command phase, they will get a point. The Fire Warrior down here with our commander, he did run away in the morale phase. However, the Pathfinder passed his roll on a 6 with his Bonding Knife Ritual. So that is the end of AdMech turn 1 and the end of round 1. Our score, T'au 2, AdMech 1. Start of the battle round, we got our new AdMech Codex, activating Doctrina Imperatives, doing the Bulwark Imperative, which improves the save characteristics of models in this unit by 1, and it reduces their move by 3. And then for Canticles, first turn we did have Shroud Psalm in effect, didn't come into play. This time we have Benediction of the Omnissiah, which allows you to reroll 1 hit roll, wound roll, and damage roll. Sounds cool. All right, next it is the T'au movement phase. Okay, end of the T'au movement phase. We have moved up on this right flank. We really need to contest this objective and try to secure it. Right now, the AdMech are holding 3. So if I don't clear any of these, it's going to start getting bad for the T'au real quick. I don't really have a chance to do anything about these guys right here. They're too far out of my range. These guys prove really hard to shift on the last turn, so I'm hoping I can clear these troops out of here with hopefully just my Fire Warriors would be great, and then I can direct more fire into the breachers up top. That's kind of the plan right now. Focus over here everything goes perfectly, which in my last shooting phase, it definitely didn't, and I can move on to this. And hopefully, even if I'm not getting these objectives, at least the AdMech are also not getting the objectives. Okay, and over here, we did just move over, getting a little bit closer to contest stuff with our lone Pathfinder in the broadside. And up here, the Fire Warriors stayed still again, holding onto that objective and getting me one more point. So I now have 3 points for the T'au. And on to the shooting phase. Partway into our shooting phase, our Pathfinder over there shot his marker light at the breachers. He missed. But then our Cadre Fireblade, the hero that he is, fired up. He did hit. I spent another CP on uplinked marker light, which again adds 1 plus D3, which he ended up with 3 total marker lights. And then I spent a command point on this aerial targeting, which treats a unit as having 1 more marker light encounter on it than it actually has. So that would put 4 marker lights on these guys, which means they no longer get a cover save up there. So that's pretty nice. But the first thing we're going to do, our beautiful little Fire Warriors are going to try to take out these Vanguard. And with the Cadre Fireblade's ability, volley fire, and their rapid fire guns, they each have 3 shots at this range for 15 shots. That's 10. All right, 15 dice. Let's see if I can roll 15 dice with one hand. That'll be interesting. Oh no! Fire Warrior down.
Man down.
All right, I'm going to roll over here to avoid knocking more people over. All right, hitting on 4s, no rerolls or anything. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 8 hits from this angle. All right. Okay, we did have 8 wounds, wounding on 3s. 8 hits now. Wounding on 3s. 1, 2 misses, so 6 wounds, no AP, so they have a 3 up save. Let me get these out of the way. All right, let's see it.
Well, 6 you said?
Yes, 6.
Omnisci protects.
1, 2, 3 of them get cut down by pulse rifle fire.
We are going to command point
Okay.
in the hopes that we can keep someone alive. We do.
He makes it. All right, so 2 are gone.
Okay.
All right, let's see what's next. Next, we're going to swing over here to the other side of the battle grid. We have the broadside battle suit. He's going to shoot his Magna Rail Rifle into the marker lit breachers, and his smart missiles can get over and see those last 3 Vanguard over there that we started working on. We're going to go ahead and start with the Magna Rail Rifle. So this is re-rolling 1s and ignoring cover saves, hitting on 4s. 2 hits, okay. Strength 9, so wounding on 3s because they're toughness 5. All right, that is 1 wound. It is a 6 though, which is a mortal wound in addition.
We do get to roll to see if I ignore mortal wounds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to stick with that one because you know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to re-roll this command point. All right, they both wound. 1 mortal wound in addition, but go ahead and make your. This is AP minus 5 with no cover. So I think those burn straight through.
I believe you are right.
Okay, and those are minimum 3 damage. So
that is both
those guys get blown up. Nice shooting there.
Peace.
All right, that was a big swing from his last turn of doing absolutely nothing. All right, so now we've got 8 smart missiles into the Vanguard over there. These are hitting on 4s. That is 4 hits. Strength 5, wounding on 3s. All 4 wound. This is AP minus 1.
So they have a 4 up.
4 up save.
Oh.
Roll another one.
Ooh,
All right, so 1 goes. There are 2 left. Very interesting. That was good shooting there by the broadside. I'll take that one. So next, we need to measure something because this one Fire Warrior on the end did have range onto those guys, but now that I've killed a few, I think I may have made a mistake and now he can't hit them. But let's do some measuring real quick. And we're back. So with that little plinkage, there's only 2 guys left in the squad, which means the Warlord is open for targeting. So my Warlord is going to go ahead and take his 6 shots at the enemy Warlord. Let's get 6 dice out of my pocket. Hitting on 2s. They all hit. These are strength 7. So wounding on 3s. That is 5 wounds at AP minus 2. You do have a 4-up invulnerable save though.
Yes.
And you reduce.
Actually, it's a 2-up normal save, I believe, so it should just be a 4-up.
Yeah, 4-up either way. Invulnerable or armor. Alright, you fail 3. You've already spent a command point this round.
Yes.
And these are D3 damage apiece, but you do reduce damage
by 1.
So we need 3 5s or 6s here. 3 wounds. Have I used a command point reroll?
I do not believe so.
I have not. I did, with my broadside over there. So no rerolling there. So 3 wounds on the boss.
Putting it at 2 wounds.
2 wounds left. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and open up with these Fire Warriors up on the top. They can actually hit some stuff. 3 of them are in range of these Vanguard. And the last 2 can actually draw a line of sight down to the walker down here. What's he called again?
The Iron Strider.
Iron Strider, that's it. Okay. So we've got, let's start with our 3 into the Vanguard. So hitting on 4s, 2 hits, wounding on 3s, 1 wound, no AP, 3-up save. He passes, all right. And our last 2 firing into the Iron Strider. That's 1 hit. His toughness is 5, I think.
I believe 5 or 6.
So I'll roll 1. It's a 1, so it fails either way. Okay, now, let's see. We've got our last broadside left. We really need to move these guys off this objective. So I'm going to fire my smart missiles into the last 2 Vanguard here. His high yield missile pod into the Warlord. Try to finish him off, slay the Warlord here. Let's start with the less dramatic 8 shots into the Vanguard. This is a big one though, because if I can kill them both, they won't score a point. All right, hitting on 4s. That was bad. 2 hits. Strength 5. Wounding on 3s. 1 wound. Not going to do it. AP minus 1, but you save anyway. All right, and then the 8 shots into the Warlord. Hopefully we can do a little bit better on the hitting this time. We can't. 2 hits. Knocking things over. Wounding on 3 though, strength 7. 2 wounds, AP minus 2. So 2 4-up saves again. Failing them both. These are D3 damage as well. 2 wounds left though. So yes, she is gone. That is slay the Warlord. Okay, that's exciting. So we didn't clear the Vanguard, but we did clear the breachers off of this objective, which is awesome. And we did get to slay the Warlord. That was a huge turn right there for the T'au after the pretty lackluster first round. The problem with my T'au is I've got 2 Fire Warrior teams, a couple broadsides, and my commander, not a whole lot else on the battlefield. So this is a mission where if you wipe the opponent out, it's over for him. But the Vanguard, this little, got your transport, 3 squads, and a pretty deadly tank sitting over there. So not too bad. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and do the unthinkable and charge with these Fire Warriors to try to get onto this objective.
Come and face me like
Alright, I don't know what I need. Let's just go ahead and roll this because, you know, it's T'au and who knows. Do you want to fire Overwatch?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, he's going to spend a command point. Fire some Overwatch here.
Gonna fire a Radium Carbine.
Okay.
Nothing.
No hits.
And an unovercharged plasma gun because I don't quite want him dead that bad.
No hits. Alright. Let's see what we can do. 9 inches, I believe they will be in. We'll measure up and see what happens. So finding inspiration from the crazed bravery of these Fire Warriors, the Cadre Fireblade and the Broadside are both also going to try to make this charge. Cadre Fireblade needs a 9, which he gets. Same roll. Very cool, very cool. And then we need a 10 on the broadside. Let's see what he can do. No deal. All right, we'll take that though. Let me move up our Cadre Fireblade, and then we'll get into the fight phase, which I think is going to turn out to be pretty bad for the T'au. So at the beginning of our game, we were joking because of the secondary on your reignited Forge world. Each time an enemy model makes a melee attack against a unit with this dogma, if that enemy model made a charge move, was charged, or perform a heroic intervention this turn, subtract 1 from the attack's hit roll. We didn't think that would come into play, but here it is. So that means my T'au are going to be hitting on 6s, and because of the Vanguard's ability that reduces strength and toughness, they're also going to be wounding on 5s. So this is definitely an uphill battle for the T'au. All right, here we are. We've got 6 attacks, 2 for the Shah's Way, and 1 each for the other guys. These are hitting on 6s. And yeah, that's T'au attacking for you. Beautiful. I actually need to look up what the Cadre Fireblade hits on. Give me one moment. Okay, so I looked up my Cadre Fireblade stats. He actually has a weapon skill of 3. So I probably should have started fighting with him because Ben has paid 2 command points to interrupt with his Vanguard. So all my toughness is reduced by 1, so they're toughness 2 now down here for the T'au. And what do we got? Swinging.
So we're going to start with the Power Sword.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's going to be hitting on 4s. Mm-hmm. However, he will be wounding on 2s.
Okay.
His Power Swords are now +1.
Yep.
So does he hit? He does.
Hits once.
Wounding on a 2. He does wound AP 3.
AP -3. They have a 4-up save. Dead. Fire Warrior.
And now his buddy is just going to desperately punch him and hope for the best. And he misses.
And that was a 1. Okay. So they survive. Now we're going to pile in. Move these guys back a little bit. And 3 attacks for the Cadre Fireblade. Hitting on 4s with the reduction to his... Hey, that's a hit. What do you know? Strength is only 3. No, strength is now 2. So wounding on a 5. No wound. Okay. Well, it wasn't all bad because I did stop him from scoring that objective with my objective secured troops. So that is the end. I guess we do have a morale check, I think, to make on these 2 guys. But I think that's it. All right, I wasn't going to roll this on camera, but actually if these guys run, that would be a pretty big swing. So we're going to see this leadership test. 2 + 3 is 5. Their leadership is 7, so they do hold. And that is the end of T'au turn 2. We did get 1 point for holding the objective on top, and we got 1 point for slaying the enemy warlord. Puts us up to 4 points, I believe. All right, on to AdMech turn 2. We are here in the AdMech movement phase. You did get 1 point here for controlling this objective still. Yes. The Onager Dunecrawler moved out a little bit. His movement was reduced because of the +1 to the armor, -3 to movement. And then, yeah, what do we have here? What's the plan?
Well, the plan is these guys fell back to hopefully let these guys shoot a little bit. Maybe suicidal plasma gun fire at him. Who knows? Mm-hmm. His job is just to shoot whatever's left standing.
Right on.
And hopefully he can try and target the warlord.
Yep.
Maybe secure me.
Yeah, I also need to remember I have vectored maneuvering thrusters on this guy, so he can move 6 inches after he shoots. I need to keep that in mind. That could be useful in this game for sure.
Yes. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to start the shooting phase.
Okay.
With big money and no whammies. With this guy firing right there.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
So 6 shots. Are there any minuses?
No minuses.
Okay.
Just got some drones there, hopefully to keep them safe.
Hitting on 3s. Ooh. So
okay, 3 hits.
And we're going to be strength 7, so wounding on...
Wounding on 3s, yep.
That is 1
wound.
AP 1.
AP -1. I'm pretty sure this guy's got a 3-up save. For 2 damage, you say?
Yes.
And it's AP -1?
Yes.
Let's do the 4-up save. And I'm going to command point reroll it. Hey, I saved it. All right, so I kept the drones intact at the cost of a command point. Do we know where we're going next?
We do. Just start with this and try and clear them off.
Okay, shooting the fire warriors with the tank.
So we're gonna need 16.
This could get ugly here for the fire boys.
There's one over here just to avoid hitting the noise.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s.
All right, that's a pretty good spread.
3 miss. Now wounding on 3s. Ooh.
Okay,
one
got it.
less.
See there. Okay, that's
And no AP, so that's 9 saves.
9 4-up saves here. Let's grab some dice. There's 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, let's see. 9 4-up saves. That was actually pretty good, but 4 of them die, which is the squad. So you have wiped out the fire warriors.
6.
These
Now.
poor fellas are going. I will not get that objective.
So now.
Do you know where you're going next?
Yes.
Okay.
Next, we're going to go to this squad. They're going to put everything into him.
Into the broadside. Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
So we're going to need some. Start with the rad carbines,
Okay.
because they're pretty rad.
Nice.
Hitting on 3s. Ooh. That's tough. That is 6 that miss. And wounding on 5s, I assume.
What's the strength?
3.
Yes.
And 6s do 2 damage.
All right, no 6s.
One
That's
wound.
good. All right, 1 wound. Any AP?
No AP.
All right, 2-up save. Which we make.
Such as the machine.
Such is the machine. Nice. Next thing we've got here, neutron laser into the broadside over there.
And how many shots?
2 shots. All right, that's good.
Hitting on 2s. That is
2 hits. AP minus 1,000,000.
First we got a wound.
Oh yeah, good idea.
But I'll take that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is just one
One
wound,
wound.
but AP 4.
Okay, he does have a 6-up save with the base save of 2. I just rolled a 6. Can't do it this time. All right, how much damage?
D3 plus 3.
6. That will be the end of the broadside. Nice shot.
That-
Both of our heavy guns perform much better this turn than they did in the first turn. The next up we have the Rangers. They're going to fire in at the other broadside.
Yes.
They did move, so some of their guns are going to be -1 to hit here.
4s. Ooh,
That was
pretty
good. That was good.
And I need to check one thing on the armor piercing.
All right, let's take a look. Wound rolls of 6 will be AP -2 on these, so just
Right.
looking for 6s.
Yeah,
2 6s.
So that'll be 2 at AP -2 for 1 damage.
All right, 2 4-up saves on the broadside. He's got them both. Nice work.
Next, we're going to fire an arc rifle, which also a heavy weapon, so it will be hitting on 4s.
Okay.
One
hit.
And strength 6.
That'll wound on a 3.
So, ooh,
Does
no
not wound.
wounds.
We are in the charge phase here. The Vanguard are going to try to get in to the Cadre Fireblade just to get a little bit of cover from some shots that could come in from the broadside.
Here goes nothing.
They're going to be in. I do get 2 Overwatch shots. I'll hit on 5. Nothing. All right, so they're in. Let's see where they end up. They made it in. They're all still within range of the objective, which is good. With rad saturation, my poor little Cadre Fireblade is down to toughness 2. But he does have 5 wounds, so I think he might be able to weather this storm.
Here we go. So for the Arc Maul, that is one hit. And I need to check something again.
Okay. Just double checking the AP and the strength modifier. So he's going to be wounding on 2s right here, AP -2.
We are actually going to do a quick reroll, just because I want to try and get as
for
much
the
as I can.
command point reroll
Yes.
here. Okay.
That is
Okay, 2 hits.
then. So 1 command point left. Wounding on 2s.
1 wound, AP -2. So I have a 6-up save. Come on, baby. For the greater good. No.
And now for his 3 buddies.
And that's just 1 damage.
It's just 1.
Okay. 1 damage on our little fella. He's got 4 left.
So this won't kill him, but there's actually 4. I can't count. Oh,
All right.
so they all missed. Yeah.
They all missed. All right. So he takes 1 wound. He's still alive.
He gets
But
bonked.
you are holding on to that objective. And that is the end.
Oh, you get to fight.
Oh, geez. I'm T'au. I'm not used to this combat stuff. All right. I do have 3 attacks. hitting on 4s somehow. 2 hits. Strength is down to 2 though, so 5s to wound. No wounds. Okay, that's more like it. I don't know why we even filmed that. Okay, so that is now the end. There are no morale checks to make. My squads got wiped that were attacked. My cadre of fireblades just chilling down here, trying to stay alive. The footprint is small for the T'au, but we do have the lead right now. It is 4 points to 2, headed into round 3. We are here after T'au's turn 3 movement. Our shield drones advanced down here. The commander jumped down while our cadre fireblade fell out of combat. He is within 3 inches of the objective, so if some miracles happen, he can at least hopefully contest it with somebody. The broadside shifted a little bit just to kind of get a few of these rangers out of range of hitting him. Pathfinder sat still. I did actually shoot his marker light and it missed. The squad up here shuffled down, so they're still in range of the objective, and all 5 of them can target this squad down here. So that's where we're going to start our shooting phase. We're going to take 5 shots with our pulse rifles down here at this Vanguard squad, hitting on 4s. Let's get right here and roll these. Hey, that was good. That was good. 3s to wound. 2 wounds, no AP.
So that is a 4 up. Ooh.
They both live. Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. So next thing then we're going to do is we're going to take our broadside. He's going to shoot his Magnum rail rifle into the dune crawler, and his 8 smart missiles are going to come down here into the Vanguard. I believe that's what I want to do. The question now is, do I want to spend a command point so that he can re-roll 1s against either of these targets? I think I'm going to spend it actually on these guys. So he's going to spend a command point on aerial spotters, I think is what it's called. Okay. Something to that effect. I'll look that up and correct myself because I'm sure that's wrong. I think that's an Astra Militarum thing, but something about aerial people. So they're going to have the effect of 1 marker light, so he'll re-roll 1s here against these guys with his 8 smart missiles. Getting some dice out of my pocket. Alright, that is 8 dice. Hitting on 4s. No 1s to re-roll. That was pretty good though.
Yeah.
5 hits, I'll take it. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. They all wound. AP -1 here.
Okay, so some 5 ups.
You save 2. 3 of them get
are
squished.
We'll take 1. Oh. These 3.
Okay. And then his Magna rail rifle is going in to the big boy. Alright, let's see. Hitting on 4s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. AP -5.
Got a 5 up save. Ooh.
Which he fails, so we're going to do D6 minimum 3 for 3 damage. I will command point reroll that.
Okay.
For 5. Okay, 5 damage on that little fella.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look and see what our commander can hit, and then we'll finish up the shooting phase. You should start where you finish, or finish where you start, maybe. So the commander, he's going to take his 6 shots into the dune crawler. He will be hitting on 2s. All right. They all hit. Strength 7, toughness
7, I believe.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, now this has taken a wound this turn. I'm going to spend a command point. Let me look up what this stratagem is called. The stratagem I was thinking of is called Focused Fire, which allows you to add 1 to your wound rolls against something that's already been wounded, which that has because the broadside hit it. But it costs 3 CP and I only have 2, so I can't do that. The other one that I used earlier to get rerolls or to add a marker light to these guys was aerial targeting, is what that stratagem is called from Psychic Awakening, the Greater Good. All right, but we have 6 hits, wounding on 4s. Wow, that's a lot of threes. I've not... Did I spend a command point this turn?
I don't believe so.
I don't. No, I used 2 command points. I did. I re-rolled the damage roll. All right, so 1 wound, AP -2.
Okay, let's go in the 5-up.
He fails. It does D3 damage for 1 wound. That's not what we wanted to see. He's bracketed, but he will be healed immediately.
Yes.
All right, so we did 6 damage to him total. He'll have 3 back. All right, so not exactly what we wanted to see, but Brave Stand is going to charge these 2 Vanguard. Let's see what we roll here. 5. That should be enough. Let's take a look. We did make it in. Our commander has 4 attacks, normally hitting on 3s, but with the Forge World that we're fighting against, he's going to be hitting on 4s with his 4 attacks. Let's see what he can do here. That's 2 hits. Strength reduced by 1 is still 4, so he's still wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. There's no AP on this, obviously.
2 4-ups.
All right, 1 dies. Okay, so that's not exactly what we were hoping to see. But that is, let's see, we'll consolidate here maybe and then finish up. Now you only lost 1 this. No, you lost 4 in that. Yes. So you will have to make a, go ahead, let's roll your morale.
Now is the time, I believe, for some delicious
Oh,
stratagem.
we have a stratagem here.
Spending my last command point.
Okay.
Acquisition at any cost.
All right.
Use this stratagem at the start of a morale phase. Select 1 objective marker on the battlefield. Until the end of the phase, each time an AdMech unit from your army takes a morale test within 6 inches of it, automatically pass.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a really good one. Okay, so that was big. All right, that is the end of the turn. Our score currently is 5 for the T'au, 2 to the AdMech, but they're about to start their turn 3, and they're going to have at least 1 point over here. Let's see what happens in the movement phase. So, in the command phase, this little guy that I couldn't finish off was within 3 inches. So, the AdMech held objective 4 and objective 2. So they got 2 points. It's now 5-4. The difference in the game right now is the fact that I have Slay the Warlord, and my Warlord is very much exposed. Now with his consolidation, I did arrange it so the Onager cannot see him and target him. So he is all right there, and we do have the 2 shield drones who are within 3 inches of him, so they can try to save him if need be. But the Onager is looking to do some major damage there in the center of the board, I think. So what do you got going on?
Right. So we moved this guy up a little bit just so we can target everyone.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 climbed up on here for funsies. He fell back to stay within objective range. The little boat just tugged up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Skitarii stood still, so they might be able to hit on 3 for at least 1. The tank and his little buddy shuffled forwards a little bit.
Yep.
And that's it. There's not a whole lot left for the anime.
Yeah, we're both running low on resources here. This only war. It's the far future, and I'm pretty sure that's all that there is. Grim darkness and all that.
Yeah.
All right, so where do you want to start your shooting phase?
We're going to start here, actually, and we're going to target the drones.
The drones, very cool.
So we're going to start with an unovercharged plasma gun, trying to kill some dronies.
Okay.
Throwing 2 hits.
Nice, very nice.
Tough.
Their toughness is 4, actually.
So 3s. 2
wounds.
AP -3.
Okay, they do have 4-up and vulnerable saves. Save 1. How much damage? Just 1, since you didn't overcharge. All right, and we have a 5-up. Feel no pain equivalent, which we fail. Do I command point that? Yes.
No.
Okay. Lost a command point and a shield drone. Okay.
And we're going to fire his radium carbine.
Okay.
3 shots hitting on 3s. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Wounding on 5s.
Okay.
Hoping for a 6.
That'll do it, though. All right, 4-up save again. Got it.
Ooh. Right. So that puts a little bit of a kink in my plan.
All right, the shield drone is alive, so that will hopefully keep Brave Stand alive a little bit longer.
Yes. So we're going to split his fire. The 2 little guns are going to go into this thing because the drone must die.
Yep.
And the big guns, which are the same guns, are going to fire into him.
All right. So 8 into each.
Yes.
All
So
right.
starting with drone.
Of course.
Hitting on 3s.
That was good.
So 3 miss.
Oh, 3. Okay. Still not bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wound on 4s though. That is 3 wounds though.
3 wounds.
No AP.
No AP. So 3 4-up saves. Ooh, fail 1.
And you did command points. So.
Yes, it's 1 damage, so I do get a 5-up chance. No.
Ooh.
Okay, so the shield drones are gone.
Now the fun begins.
Now the commander is exposed.
So
8
the remaining
shots.
guns are going to go into
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is not what we want to see.
Oh,
So,
only 3. All right, I'll take that.
What's the toughness?
Toughness is 4, I think. Let me double check this. Toughness is 5
So
on
it's
our
really
commander.
5s to wounds. So
Okay.
it's unlikely to do much, but yeah.
Nothing. Okay. The commander has survived a little bit longer. Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to follow up with this guy, the Iron Strider, unleashing everything and hoping that maybe he'll do something.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s.
That was good. That was good.
Got
1
5
miss.
hits. Wounding on 3s now.
Mm-hmm.
All wounds.
Wow. Okay, 5.
AP -1 for 2 damage each.
That's not good. All right. AP -1 puts me at a 4-up save here. Okay, I failed 2.
That's 4 damage.
That's 4 damage. He is alive. I think he has 5 wounds. So he is still breathing, but Brave Stand didn't like that very much at all.
Right. Next, we're going to shift over to the neutron laser. It's going to fire the big laser at him, and the 2 little guns are going to go into that.
The squad up top. Okay.
So we'll start with the little guns first.
Yeah.
So, big money, no whammies. Some whammies. Oh, it is hitting on 2s though, so.
Yep, with your, what's this guy called behind him?
The engine seer.
Engine Seer, making him hit on 2s.
Yes, and this is going to be wounding on 3s.
Okay.
So that is 4
4.
saves, no AP.
And they are in cover, so they will have a 3-up save. And they all make it. That was huge. Nice job for the greater good.
And now it's neutron laser time.
This is where it gets
many
scary.
shots.
2 more. Okay.
Hitting on them 2s. Ooh, we're going to spend the command point we did get that I forgot to mark. Because I haven't spent... I don't
don't know. Let's hold on. We're going to review something. Make sure we got enough command points here. AdMech did get a command point in their command phase. We forgot to mark, so we can re-roll this.
So big money, no whammies.
All right, that is it. 2 hits, wounding on 2s.
Please don't roll more 1s.
All right, 2 wounds, AP minus 4.
AP -4.
All right, I do have 6-up saves here, so. Oh, 2 5s. Unfortunately, that's not good.
8 damage minimum.
8 damage, yeah. So he is done. The broadside is gone. That spells some bad news for the town. We're in a lot of trouble here.
And
Commander's weak. Broadside's gone.
I think we have only 1 unit that might be in range.
Yeah, I think
Check.
let's measure up this one and see what happens. It is the charge phase. Nothing else was in range. The Rangers are out of range to the Fire Warriors up top. But these 2 Vanguard are going to charge. Even with the Snake Eyes, they're going to drop down in here, but we'll roll it, see how far they can get.
With a 6, they make
6. All right, so we'll see where they go and how this shakes out. Okay, so they made it in, dropped down. We do have a power sword in there, so with 1 wound left, let's see if Brave Stand can make a brave stand.
Right, so we're going to go with power sword first, hitting on 4s.
Okay.
That is
Ooh, 2 hits. That's not what we wanted to see.
He loses a toughness here.
Yeah, so he's toughness 4.
And with the power sword, he goes to toughness 4, so it's forced
To
to
wound. Whoa, that was big. That was big. We're out of command points, so no re-rolls. All right, and then we have our
One
last little guy.
desperate punch.
Yes. Can he be a hero?
That is a hit.
He hits.
That is not a wound.
Not a wound. All right, Brave Stand has survived. He's got 5 attacks. Hitting on... Where does he have... Hold on, sorry. Let's double check. I think he might have 4 attacks. Yes, my second guess was right. It's only 4 attacks. I just, believe it or not, I don't do a lot of combat with these T'au, so I don't get to do this very much. But it is -1 to hit, so he's hitting on 4s. 2 hits. All right, and we have strength is 4, toughness 3, so 3's to wound. 2 wounds, no AP.
Here we go. So
Kills 1.
standing.
Okay, so squishes 1. All right, so I believe that may be the end here. He won't need to make a morale test. He only had 1 other guy in there. My guys are looking thin. All right, we've got a Cadre Fireblade, a Crisis Commander, a Pathfinder, and 5 Fire Warriors left with an Honor Dune Crawler. Yeah, it's looking rough, but we're going to score a point in this next round. So, anything can happen. Let's see how it goes for the T'au turn 4. Into the T'au movement phase. I did get 1 victory point, again, for holding this objective up top. Came down here. Brave Stand, unfortunately, fell out of combat, but bravely doing so in order for the Cadre Fireblade to point blank his pulse rifle at one of these goons down here. And then these guys up here, hopefully, if the Cadre Fireblade can kill one, we'll finish off the other one. So then we'll at least be contesting this objective for the rest of the game. The Pathfinder did advance down behind these barrels, took a shot at the Strider here, and didn't do any damage, obviously. Okay, so let's start with our Cadre Fireblade. Now, he is within his own range, so he does get 3 shots at half range. So he's going to shoot at this one right here. So hitting on 2s bravely. Okay, 2 hits. Wounding on a 3. 2 wounds, no AP.
4 ups.
He bites it.
Couple one bites the dust.
Okay, that went as well as I could have possibly hoped. And we have 5 shots coming in from the Fire Warriors up top down into this last Vanguard, hitting on 4s. Ooh, not good. I should have, if I was a smart person, I would have. Ooh, only 1. But hey, that's all we need. Wounding on a 3 here. Does wound.
50-50. Oh.
That is a 1. So they do manage to get the kill here. I am trying to save my command points. I have 2 right now for saving throws and such. So I probably should have used them right there, but it ended up working out.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it actually for the T'au. We're going to stay right here. Yeah, this is it. We're in desperate measures, holding the objective up top, trying to contest the one down here, and we will go on to the AdMech turn 4. I think you do this at the beginning of the round, but it doesn't matter because we're going with the Protector Imperative optimization. Improve the ballistic skill of models by 1, reducing their weapon skill. But that will be very useful right now. Here we are, shooting phase time, or I guess we moved. Yeah, so
everyone just kind of shifted this way.
This guy advanced over. He got a 5, so he moved 11. Yeah. These 2 just moved in tighter so they can get closer to the objective. Your Dune Crawler did shuffle up a little bit. These guys stayed still, holding the objective, doing their job. Yep. All right, where are we starting?
We're going to start with an obscene amount of shots into him.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2.
Hitting on 2s. This is going to be brutal.
Ooh, that's not nice. 1 gun jams. This is strength 4, so winning on 5. That's
pretty good. That's
4 wounds, though.
4 wounds. I got to make 4 3-up saves.
Or perish.
All right, so I have to command point this one. Oh, that is Slay the Warlord. Brave Stand bravely uses his ejector system and shoots out of his suit as it crumples to the ground, living to fight another day. I got excited. There was no AP on that. I thought that was AP -1, but it isn't. So that 3 does save him. So Brave Stand is left here on 1 wound. So great job. He did not eject. Systems warmed up as rounds crashed in, but he held on bravely. All right, where are we going next?
Well, next up, we're going here, firing
Yeah.
directly into his back.
More
As
of the
honorable
same.
thing
Yeah.
to do would be.
Yes, more of the same here.
This time it does have AP. It's hitting on 2s at least, though, so that is 5 hits.
Okay.
We're going to spend our command point.
Okay.
Because we need everything to go in.
All right. 6 hits.
6 hits, wounding on 3s. That is 5 wounds at AP -1.
All right, so now I 5 wounds. I got too many dice here. I do need 4s this time, and I've used my reroll. Oh, so close.
Bites the dust.
So close. Oh, man.
That is
Slay the Warlord. That ties the game.
Yes.
He does eject. He does escape to live to fight another day. But that is probably the death knell for this T'au assault. But let's see what else we can do here. Do you know where you're going next?
We do. The only thing left at this point. The Dune Crawler is going to try and laser them to death.
Okay.
We'll start with our little guns, though, because why not?
All right.
So, hitting on 2s. That is all but 1.
A lot of hitting.
Wounding on 3s. 3 more. So that is
4
4 saves, nothing on AP.
4 3-ups because they're in cover. And they make it. All right, nice job, Firewarriors. You guys are doing a great job up there.
Neutron laser time.
Okay, this could get ugly. One shot. Okay.
Does hit.
Does hit.
Does wound.
It's -4. So
don't think they
he is evaporated. One of the Fire Warriors.
Zap.
And a spray of purple T'au blood. I don't know what color blood do they have. He is gone. Yes. All right. So that.
Charge time.
Oh, we're going to do some charging.
We are doing right. This one is actually surprisingly good. If I had a command point left, I would spend it on this one stratagem. Maybe I'll show it off, but I don't have a command points left.
All right. He's definitely in there. So the Strider made it in. He is 2 attacks hitting on 4s because the Doctrina reduces their weapon skill. Let's see what he can do.
So big money, no whammies. Okay, some whammies.
Some whammies. All right, now the Cadre Fireblade has 3 attacks. He's hitting on 3s. No minuses this time for the rad saturation stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so
those are -1 to hit though from the Forge World in general.
Oh, that's right. So 1 hit.
1 hit.
And wounding on a 5. Hey, there's a wound. Unfortunately, this won't do anything.
3-up save.
All right, saved it. Okay. I think that is the end there, and this is going to be interesting. Okay. We'll go on to turn 5, our final round here, with the game tied 6-6. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Let's see. In turn 5. Taking a look at what can play out over the next round. Okay, the T'au will get this objective up here to go to 7 points. There's nothing we can do to remove these guys from this objective, so they'll get 7 points. Now, the final phase of the Only War mission is whichever army, if an army controls more objectives, at the end of the game, they get a bonus point. So down here in this corner, these 2 units are going to move on to this objective. And that means at the end of AdMech turn 5, they will be controlling objective 4 and objective 2, getting the bonus point, giving them 8 points total, and the AdMech will take the win. There's nothing the T'au can do, so they're going to concede the battle, fall back. This Fire Warrior team fought bravely the whole game. They did a great job, but they're going to fall back for the greater good to regroup and launch a new attack against these AdMech people. So, first game of 9th, I thought it was great. We tried to keep it as simple as we could. I still forgot my vectored maneuvering thrusters the entire game, which I paid a CP for, so that was well spent. What did you think?
I liked it. It's certainly interesting using the new Codex. There's a lot to get used to. But I think it's okay. It's pretty solid. I was a little worried at some points with some of the rules, but I think overall it's a pretty good Codex. I used some not very optimal rules and just random stuff.
Yeah, we did roll for pretty much everything about your custom Forge World, so some of the stuff didn't make a ton of sense, but That's
only
the
one
way.
thing was chosen, the
Yeah.
Necromechanic, and
Yeah.
that only came up once.
Yeah.
But even with all that, they did pretty well. I don't think they're obscenely overpowered, but I do think they're in a pretty solid place now.
Hmm.
Very fun.
Yeah, I agree. I think I didn't see anything. Now, obviously, we didn't have like a meta optimized list out here, but
Yeah.
I didn't see anything that was exceptionally broken. Most of the buffs that they get come with that detriment as well, so you got to weigh the pros and cons of when you activate those. So that was a pretty cool feature. I think the Codex looks pretty cool so far. The Dune Crawler going up to strength 12. That was crazy, and makes me, hopeful and excited when the T'au get a Codex. Maybe their railguns will be strength 12, and I'll get to do something similar. But that was great. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully we can get another game here pretty soon, but it is a victory for the AdMech here on this mining world. Until next time, have fun.